Can you please tell us what is the Chinese name of this dish?
Not really.
What is the Spanish name of this
Spanish
dish?
name. Okay. Chuleta de cerdo marinada en queso azul con tofe de ajo.
Are you sure?
Yes, very sure.
本来只是想问他讲哪3个字，没想到这么长。
今天呢，我们来做一个很好玩的实验，就是我们请呢双主厨各出他们几道他们的新菜，然后请我们的执行董事 Arthur 以及另外一个主厨来猜猜看，到底在这个菜里面放了一些什么的秘密配方，以及呢我们对它的感受是什么。那今天第一道菜呢，就是由我们的 Chef Adrian 为我们介绍的第一道菜。
This is Tom Ron.
那我们来吃吃看吧。哦，我知道了，这个是葱，大葱。
葱、
你还吃出什么？
奶油、
You can feel the vinegar from the powder, a little vinegar, and the sweetness of the cream with the freshness of the leaf.
哎，他这样子一下把全部的都讲完，我们两个好像很逊哈。Can I ask you what is the powder?
It's the oyster.
How can you make it like a powder shape?
Making dry the oyster. First cook with some vinegar. Make dryer for 2 days.
What do you think about this, chef?
The vinegar of the powder, Adrian says, is combined very good with the sweetness of the sauce on the leek. The leek, I think is good. Very good.
Yeah, okay. So can you tell us what is your inspiration of creating this dish?
Just use the local products. I mean, here in Taiwan has a lot oyster and leek. Normally here the leek it's very small, and we find one company, local company, and they make it they grow up for us more big, and we try, we try to make this dish.
So all the ingredients you're searching is within Taiwan.
Almost.
That's a very good concept to combine the local ingredients with Spanish cuisine, Spanish idea. 我正想要问你，我听说你们在开幕之前就有带2个 chef 去台湾各地的菜市场找寻这个 local 的食材，对不对？这也是你们蛮重视的一个精神之一。
这件事情就是从西班牙带来台湾的时候，我们做3个最大的改变。但这3个里面，第一个就是说要用台湾的食材，
用 local
所以带他
ingredient。
们这样子一直绕，一直去看。这不只是开幕之前，开幕之后到现在每年
到现在都是，所以他刚刚说他是请当地的菜农去 grow 比较大的这个 leek 嘛。
第二个就是在西班牙的话，它是冷的比热的多。到台湾我们是50%以上都是温热的。
比较符合我们台湾的嘴巴。哦 ，OK。
然后第3个是西班牙，它吃是很酸很咸，到台湾把它降低。整体来讲，我们是非常原汁原味
的。那我们现在来吃吃看呢 ，Chef Govinda 帮我们准备的他的2个新料理。它有一个非常长的名字，我们一起来欢迎 Chef Govinda. Hi, welcome. Please introduce yourself to our audience. What is your full name?
My full name is Govinda Manuel Perez de Feliz Lopez.
Manina Manuel, whatever, Lopez.
Something like that, yes.
Okay, something like that. 那我们来问问看他哈，他是如何在台湾呢还能够维持本店的这个品质，然后用台湾的这个ingredient 来做出每一道精致的料理。
In fact, we try to use as less as possible ingredients from another country.
Really?
Because it's more easy for us to find the local
ingredients.
Yes, we need so many help because for Adriana and me, it's very difficult to find the ingredients. So we have some people in our team in the kitchen and the office and purchase department who help us to find different companies.
I'm sure when the head chef design which menu, he will write down specific ingredients. And if you cannot find exactly the same ingredients, what will you do?
Usually, that is the work we have to do is with the concept of the dish, try to find a replacement for some ingredients. So this is only for Taiwan.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, okay. So this is like totally new and then newly developed for Taiwan market.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. So let's try it. So Chef Adrien, would you like to try it and then maybe guess what kind of the ingredients or what kind of cuisine that Govinda is making? The trick is always the sauce because they put so many things in the sauce. Sometimes you can't guess it. The onion is so soft. Well, I also see some powder. Is the powder also the same with the oyster powder?
No, this one is
It tastes like peanuts.
that is peanut.
And the green sauce, it's green bean.
Green bean.
Yeah.
Anyway, Spanish cuisine, 你什么东西都加点 butter，你是不会错到哪里去的。Okay, now you can reveal the true answer.
Okay.
What is the secret ingredient you use and how did you come up with this fabulous onion smashed with caviar?
In Spain we have one dish is the squid we cook with onion. The onion always we cook very long time and then later we put the squid and maybe the ink. We try to make a different version with the same ingredients and the same flavor. So we have one of the very important ingredient key is the squid sauce. Is this one?
Squid sauce.
This soup.
Oh, this is not wine. Oh,
Not
I
wine.
thought you served me wine with this. In Spain,
Yes.
the onion normally is black color since you're already marinated in squid, right?
We usually we cook a long time and then we take the sweetness of the onion.
So I should eat one bite
Yes.
and then sip
Yes.
one sip. Oh.
You can do like this, yes.
Oh, 原来如此。
And not too much because this is only a squid, so it's powerful. The idea is drink a little bit, mix with the sweetness of the onion.
其实给你有不同的3层的层次哦，那我觉得真的是还蛮厉害的。I understand you have a second secret weapon that you want to show me and Arthur.
Yes. so-
Okay, bring it on. Can you please tell us what is the Chinese name of this dish?
Not really.
What is the Spanish name of this
Spanish
dish?
name. Okay. Chuleta de cerdo marinada en queso azul con tofe de ajo.
Are you sure?
Yes, very short.
本来只是想问他讲2、3个字，没想到这么长。
我们来试试菜。As usual, we're gonna guess what kind of ingredients he put inside. Let me first. Truffle.
And I think this is pork.
对
因为我觉得这个猪肉本身很特殊以外，
对
很重要的是它竟然有一个 cheese 的味道。
哎，可是我觉得是有焦糖哎。
The sauce is garlic, have a little sweetness because we roast in the oven. Also the sauce, the demi-glace, have some sweet. The meat sauce reduction, very long time. The butter gives this sweet flavor.
甜味的话，连 garlic 本身的甜味都出来。
好好吃哦，老板。
刚刚我同事打 pass，这只猪是6堆的黑珍珠，因为这个猪我没记错，他们吃的非常好以外，更重要的是他们都在听音乐，心情是非常好，所以他们肉会比较甜，所以另外一个甜味可能也是来自于这部分。
3个秘密料理，老板觉得如何呢？
我们的菜其实一直想表达的是平原高山大海间的对话，我说今天这3道菜完全有抓到我们想要表达的那一部分。
真的哦
所以我是非常感动的。
那我们什么时候可以尝到这样的料理呢？
我们下一季就让它马上上线。
哇，老板拍板直接就让它直接上线下一季，太好了！今天很开心哦，能够请到双米其林2星的主厨，还有这个幕后的推手，我们 Arthur 能够把这么原汁原味、经典的巴斯蒂克现代的西班牙料理呈现给我们全部爱美食的台湾的观众朋友们。如果你喜欢这一季，喜欢我们的介绍，麻烦请你要按赞，然后分享，并且要订阅。我们下一次见喽，拜拜。